It's crazy how much has changed just in a year. So I don't know if any of you remember, but last year at this time, I did a self-interview that I was going to do every year. And it's the next year. So I guess it's time for version 2. So the current date is April 4th, 2022. It's April 4th, 2023. I'm 21 years old. I'm 22 years old. And my number of subscribers on this channel is 159, 248, which is just crazy to me. It's not a lot for many people. I mean, people will look at that and go, that's not many subscribers. But for me, this channel is just a way for me to like document the fun stuff that I do, or even like document my life. You know, whether it's relevant today or not, I want to keep it up there because like, it's a nice way for me to look back and kind of see how I've grown, just like this video probably is. My most popular video is 2 years ago at this point, about the top 5 worst things about my Kona. My most popular video is the same one. It's my top 5 least favorite things about my car. Listen, it has 55,000 views right now. I hate that video. Like, I really do. And there was a point in my life where I would get a lot of hate comments on it. And maybe I can do a video reacting to that. I haven't seen it in like 2 years, but I just remember I don't like it very much. And it's just, I just don't like it. My favorite YouTube video of mine from the past year, Titanic collections, both of them were within the year. The moving videos, the boyfriend tag, I loved that one. I'd have to say my favorite one is probably when we mixed all those soaps together. So my favorite YouTube video of mine. This one's interesting because I feel like this year of the Ben X channel has been such a good one. I'm so much more proud of all the content that I'm putting out for my family and for my friends and for anyone else who watches. Like, I personally like them myself better. So after the last interview I did last year, I did the gaming series where I played I truly don't know what just moved my tripod. That's a little scary. Anyway, like I was saying, after I made the last self-interview video, I did the gaming series where I played I Am Bread and also the Untitled Goose Game, which was so fun. I did my Survivor Buff collection. I did some challenges like the camping challenge as well as the attic challenge. And a lot of fun videos. I made one off-roading in Florida. I've been including my friends in more of my videos, doing series like the Ben and Marley show and the Ben and Lars show. But if I had to choose my favorite video overall, I guess it would be the Draw My Life, because it goes over just my whole life and it's really fun to look back and just see how I've grown and see how things have changed. Like, you know? I mean, it's not accurate right now because I uploaded it like a year ago. And again, I'm in a completely different state. So much has changed and it's not really accurate. I probably have to make another one or a part 2, but it's still my favorite video because it goes over my whole childhood and it's just really fun to see. Because that was a lot of fun. Really messy, but yeah, I would definitely have to say making soap. And now I'm really set for life with soap. Yeah, so I guess the last one I said was my soap making video, which it's funny because in that video, Caleb, who was my boyfriend at the time, had bought me this new microphone for me to put on my shirt so it would sound better. I guess he didn't get a good one because the whole video has the worst sound quality I've heard. And I still enjoy the video. I mean, it cost me probably over $300 to make because I had to buy all those soaps. And I still have them. If you don't believe me, I still have about like 20 half bars of soap. Here they are right here. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of them. I'm going to be 80 and I'm still going to have Buff City soap. Let's see, the best thing that's happened to me this year, I would probably say is Oh, meeting Caleb. Yeah, meeting Caleb. I don't know. That's just the best thing that's happened. See, this is funny. This is a scenario where I say how things have switched. Because obviously I said the best thing that happened to me last year was meeting Caleb, and we're not together anymore. So that's a little irrelevant, I guess, at this point. But what would be the best thing to happen this year? Oh my gosh. I mean, there's been so many ups and downs. And I would honestly have to say moving back to Florida, which to some people might seem like a step back, because I know in this video, I know I had recently moved to North Carolina and I kind of seemed like I backtracked. But for me, I wanted to kind of be closer to the friends that I grew up with, like Larissa and people like that who you now see in more of my videos. And just kind of be closer to them, the people I like knew in high school, because I did just kind of up and leave. And I feel like I owe them to come back and kind of finish what I started. And North Carolina was fun. Don't get me wrong. Oh my goodness. I have so many friends over there. I hope. I hope they're still my friend. But no, I mean, I made so many good friends over there. And it was just such a nice experience. And I feel like I've just become much more of a well-rounded individual than I was. So I definitely wouldn't change anything. If you don't know who Caleb is, that's my boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend now. Like, we're on good terms. It's all right. It wasn't negative. As y'all saw, if you saw the breakup video, you know it's not very negative. But yeah, it's just so much has changed. I'll say that. The worst thing that's happened this year, I would probably say losing a family member. I'm not going to go too in depth just because it's... So, I never really explained what it was last year when I said losing a family member. I'm assuming it's okay to talk about now. It's been almost 2 years since it's happened. When I was with Caleb, about 2 months into our relationship, he lost his mom. So his mom passed away, and it was pretty hard on the two of us, especially him. I just didn't want to, it was so fresh and the wound was so like new that I didn't want to bring it up. But that's what I was referring to. I'm glad I was able to be there for Caleb when he needed somebody. And let's see, I guess I have to think about the worst thing that happened this year. I'm not sure. Not too many bad things have happened this year. Honestly, if I had to say something, I would say being at a very negative work environment. It was one of the jobs I had in North Carolina, and it was just not a good environment. It was very unhealthy. I'm not going to state the company or anything, just I ain't trying to get sued. But I could go all day. But listen, if you're from the company, because I have friends that work for the company, but if you are from this specific company, the specific job, and you are my friend, you already know the deal. But I guess another good thing is getting out of that. And I did work at another job in North Carolina, which was really nice. And it was a much better job. So yeah, I guess that was the worst part, is taking so long to get out of such a negative environment. My biggest accomplishment for this year, I would have to say is, moving to North Carolina. That's crazy. That's so funny because my biggest accomplishment would be moving back to Florida. Maybe it's like this, maybe it's just a thing. Maybe my biggest accomplishment next year will be moving to another state. But like, it's just funny. My most expensive thing that I bought this year, I would probably have to say everything I bought for Bailey. If you don't know who Bailey is, that's my bunny. I have a video on it. But yeah, Bailey. So here's the deal with Bailey. I don't think I've ever talked about it on YouTube, but I guess I can now. So when I got him, I had him for about 1.5 years. And I had to get rid of him because my mother, who I was living with at the time, was super allergic. Like every time she'd walk near the bunny, she would just break out, start wheezing, have a hard time breathing. Obviously, I'm going to pick my mother over my rabbit. So I had to get rid of him. That sounds so bad. I had to get rid of him. No, but like I had to, you know, how do I say this? Like without it sounding terrible. I didn't just like release him to the streets. Rehome him. There you go. I had to rehome him. So, yeah, that was very sad. And I guess technically a waste of money. But he will live on forever in my heart and forever on my YouTube because there's a video about him. Oh, and sorry, I keep forgetting to tell you my current situation. So the most expensive thing I've bought this year, my God. I haven't really bought anything too expensive. I mean, okay, betting from the future here. So I did lie in that video. I'm editing it and I just realized I have an answer to one of the questions. And I did buy an expensive thing this year. It's the majority of my Survivor Buff collection. I think I bought the majority of it within the past year. I think. Anyway, but a lot of them I bought the past year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 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 And baby, go on eBay and just, you'll see how expensive they can get. So that's definitely the most expensive thing we've bought this year. But I still have them, so is it a waste of money? Yeah, it probably still is. It probably still is. Let's see, extra moments from the year. I mean, not too much has changed from last year. I mean, a lot has. Don't get me wrong. A lot has changed. I'm in a different state. I'm not with Caleb anymore. I'm not with Jax anymore. I mean, I grew my hair out for a while there. That's something. Recently got it cut a few days ago, actually. And colored, which I'm obsessed with it. I'm kind of matching my shirt. But, yeah, I mean, really nothing else. I mean, it's been a little hectic moving and doing all this. Obviously, I've started so many different series, like the Ben and Lars show, which is the one currently going on right now. So that's kind of consuming a little bit of my life. I'm working full time. That's consuming a little bit of my life. So, like, overall, for extra stuff to happen, not too much. Like, just making money, living it out, you know? So, anyway, my advice for my future self would be just, I don't know, don't let people take advantage of you, because I do. And, I don't know, be yourself. No, just have fun. Have more fun. Laugh more. Make more videos. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is so fun. I want to be doing this until I'm 95 years old. Well, let's be realistic. I'm not making it that long. This is really fun. I want to do this forever. This is such a neat concept. Just looking back at the answers I gave, and I'll do this next year and hate myself now, and it's fine. But, yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll have another Ben and Lars show coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. And much more craziness on my channel because I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. This is the one constant in my life, is this YouTube channel. And it's my favorite thing to do. So I guess I will see you here again next year. Well, I mean, I'll see you many times before then, but, you know, I'll see you in this scenario next year.